for here this evening at XFC27 is a lightweight bout. Let's introduce fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 70.1 kilograms. He fights out of Black Dragon Kai Fight Club BJJ Beaudesert. Please welcome Allan BDK Poppleton. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 70.2 kilos. He fights out of Combat Lab Sunshine Coast. Make some noise for Lewis the Prince Shally. This lightweight fight is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. And our referee in charge is Mr. Bill Cassidy.
Tell you what, Benny, these Black Dragons gym, mate, two fighters that come out, they look really fit, really focused, and they've obviously done the work back in the gym.
Mate, they are well represented here tonight too. They have a big team. BDK versus the Prince. BDK coming out strong, and the Prince, Shally, Lewis Shally, looking to control the center. Both guys jostling though for that position, and Poppleton pins Shally to the cage, looking for a little bit of control. Both guys really expending a lot of energy.
Really
Poppleton,
early.
this is his debut. Maybe he's just got to slow it down a little bit.
I think so too. Bit of nerves.
Mate,
it can be a really good thing if you're fit.
Mate, it's one of those things. You plan to just smoothly go out there, but that adrenaline bomb hits and made it hard to even remember what happened at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
So Poppleton controlling the action thus far, using his cage control. And the Prince trying to either lock in an underhook there or maybe an overhook. Can't make up his mind which one yet. BDK with a big right hook. And he has already left a mouse on the right eye of the Prince.
Time called.
Referee Cassidy just making a few corrections to the cage. The padding seems to have come loose, so he's going to wave them back on. Both guys had a little breather. They're probably going to enjoy that. But now we're back to action.
Allan's certainly dominating this fight from the word go.
Poppleton in the blue corner with a blue glove, and he has whacked Shally, but Shally's back to his feet. But he is wearing a lot of leather. Allan definitely starting to get control.
Just cutting the cage
He's starting to relax, but hang
on,
he's been hit. He's been hit. Both these lightweights have the power to knock each other out. Although, this is where Poppleton shines on the ground, but it's hard to play BJJ when you're getting punched in the face. Poppleton showing up. Both these boys are going to town. Here comes the Prince. Here comes the Prince. Good Lord, imagine trying to judge this one, Ian.
Round.
Poppleton got a little bit of blood coming out there too. And Shally with a mouse under his eye.
Oh.
Holy hell, these guys are going at it.
What a fantastically even match.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, was that round one of fight number 4 here this evening.
Fight number 4 has started into a war.
Friends at Fighters Worldwide Clothing to Earl.
Ian, we're only just up to round number 2.
Thank you, of course, Fighters Worldwide Clothing is Australia's fight sport apparel company. Proud sponsors of XFC and UFC fighters Kyle Note, Ben 10 Nugent, ONE FC superstar Adrian Pang, and many of Australia's best fighters on the rise. If you need world-class equipment, clothing, apparel or custom fight gear, go to fightersworldwideclothing.com.
Mate, Benny, I've got the blue corner just ahead still,
Seconds down.
dominating the round. And this, you cut the air with a knife with this crowd is just electric at the moment. We're really waiting for this round.
The crowd was on its feet. They're absolutely loving this tussle. Sometimes these amateur guys, they just throw down, and it can be really, really exciting for the fans.
Both boys ready to go.
Lightweight battle, round number 2. How much does each of these guys have in the tank? Both boys looking to trade early. Now, as a cornerman, I'd probably like to see both guys just slow it down just a little bit, gain a little bit more momentum and be a little bit more methodical in what they're doing.
Both boys are landing the shots. If they take their time a little bit, sit down a little bit and put a bit more power in the end of the punch.
Just shorten up those jabs a little bit, use that distance and then start to roll on the big boys. Poppleton looking to use a little bit of cage control here. Just holding him up against the cage with that underhook, as you can see. Probably just letting him out the back door there. And now Poppleton with his back to the cage.
Both boys starting to get fatigued now, mate.
Mate, I think they were fatigued up halfway through that first round. But Poppleton, he's got a little... This is probably his world right now. So this is going to slow down just a little bit. Get control. He can have a little bit of a breather. He's going to look to pass the guard here. You can see he's very relaxed on top.
Very relaxed.
He's going to try and free that leg out. But he could probably live all day there. Now, he is a purple belt, so he can hang out all day there. He's looking to free that right leg, step over. But he's probably happy to hang in half guard there. Poppleton just starting to lay a couple down now, but he's controlling really well. He's really just looking for position here.
And
he passes in the side control. Beautiful job. He's going to try
patient.
He's looking for that left leg to roll over Shally's right arm as a bit of a crucifix there. But he's going to jump that right leg over any second, I'd say, and he's going to end up in full mount.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, here we go.
And Shally, he can reverse this. But Poppleton again, I don't think he's going to be too much of a stranger to being on his back.
Going to round 3 here in this lightweight battle for Fight Forward tonight. Huge thanks goes out to Brad Bell Real Estate. Welcoming all of our Brad Bell Real Estate folks here tonight. If you're thinking of selling your home, then speak to the team at Brad Bell Real Estate, voted the best real estate agency in the world by XFC owner Matt Walton. Sell your home through Brad Bell Real Estate and they will donate $500 to the MMA gym of your choice. Visit bradbell.com.au for contact details. And of course, Brad Bell Real Estate are the proud sponsors of the MMA Team Champions competition. Seconds down.
Seconds down for those at home. Round number 3. Welcome to XFC27, presented by Walkabout Services. We have ourselves a war.
Third and final round coming up. Round 3.
Poppleton in the blue gloves and Shally in the red. Now when Poppleton got Shally to the ground,
he's hurting the leg kick then.
he definitely had control, so it's going to be interesting whether he's going to try and slug it out on his feet and throw caution to the wind, or whether he's going to look for that takedown and try and keep that control and catch his breath at the same time. Nice cage control. He's got that underhook there. He can live there all day. If he can try and get that out, he can try and start looking for that, setting up that double leg. Shally's feet are quite close together. Nice little hook on the break. Shally firing back. It's really back and forth war here on their feet.
That's it. Those leg kicks are really working well for him there. Oh,
Shally now pouring on the punches.
Here it
But
goes.
here comes Poppleton. Both boys just hanging out and a bit of 50-50 here. Poppleton really looking for that single leg. He wanted to walk the pipe, just couldn't quite get it.
you got the guillotine
You
on
got
there.
Shally going for a standing guillotine, but just did not have the leverage. Poppleton with a nice knee. A little bit of dirty boxing or something just off this cage might work. Both boys not really giving an inch. And there you go. Poppleton just using that trip. He's now searching for position, looking for a bit of a scramble, trying to put himself in half guard. Poppleton just looking for a little bit of room. He's going to want to posture here. Phil Cassidy stands him up. It doesn't look like Poppleton's happy.
Oh, that kick up.
10 seconds remaining.
What a well matched. There we
What a
go.
great-
Well, that will bring an end to this fourth fight on our schedule tonight. Great battle between Allan Poppleton and Lewis Shally. We'll have the results in just a moment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an absolute doozy of a fight. Once again, please put your hands together for these two warriors. Well, once again, our fighters have left it in the hands of our judges going the distance. And the result from all three judges is unanimous at 30-27 for our winner. Blue corner, Allan Poppleton.
Well deserved.